start. A close examination of these instructions reveals that this procedure of inquiries has been devised purportedly with an object to tackle improper investigation in cases where FIR has been registered and officers higher in rank have been authorized to accept such representations and for further entrustment of the same to the competent officer for inquiry oblique verification oblique examination of facts stove. After completion of inquiry, report is submitted to the competent authority who further has variety of options to choose from, that is either to approve the report or to order further verification or alternatively to order investigation strictly in accordance with law. It is apparent that in the grab of these instructions, inquiry officer proceed with parallel investigation by recording statements of witness and submit their own independent report. Strangely, the provisions of Section 161 CRPC relating to the recording of the statements of witnesses by investigating officer and its limited use defined under Section 162 CRPC has been stressed to be made applicable in such inquiries also to mess around with the settled procedure of investigation. This procedure of inquiry has no legitimate sanctity to disclose the police report under Section 173 within bracket 2 CRPC, but such reports certainly and burden upon the judicial process of criminal trial. Thus, it is evident that the prosecuting agency of the state has injected elasticity in the field of investigation through the above instructions by overriding the statutory provisions contained in Chapter 12 of the Code and have created ambiguity. The provisions laid down by the Code are meant to secure the ends of justice and not to abuse the procedural law by formulating instructions which stand in stark contradiction to the mandatory provisions of law. In the recent past, the above pattern of several inquiries has emerged in the state of Punjab and has encouraged the accused persons to promptly seek their exoneration in criminal cases registered against them. On numerous occasions, the accused persons, instead of even availing the remedy of anticipatory bail, apply for an inquiry, and it oftenly interdicts the ongoing investigation in an offence. Many a times the investigating officer is not even aware about the process of simultaneous inquiry initiated by his superior officers. This kind of multiple probes complicates the task of trial court to trace the culprits who oftenly hid themselves behind the buses of favorable inquiry reports and at times the succeed in escaping.